Young Chris. Remember you took the stand on the major figure? Spado. What the fuck you forgot, nigga? When LA got rockin', every ad was on your top. Y'all niggas ran to New York, couldn't stand on the block. When Day Day was your pop, you did everything he said. Boy, you never been on the streets. Why you even talking about the feds? Yeah, run and tell everybody my story since you ain't got one. Nigga, you never been a gun, and you ain't the real young. Y'all niggas just broke, trying hard, looking dumb. Matter of fact, where you from, nigga? You might be my son. Gun.
Nigga, I'm from Richard Island. Nigga, I'm from New York, nigga. Nigga, all you niggas wrong. Nigga, you from Nighttown, huh? Nigga, I'm wipe your bitch ass off the map. Young Chris, huh? Nah, I'ma call you Lil Chris, nigga. Nigga never had a new car in your motherfucking life,
Never.
Nigga, you remember you took the stand on Spade off?
Fuck all y'all little niggas, I put bullets in your body. I don't raise y'all niggas, y'all a bunch of little Tommies. Bunch of little Jay-Z's.
WPRB 103.3 FM, Side B Radio, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Tom, you there?
Yeah, what up?
All right, hold on for let me turn the music down. On the line, I have former Ram Squad member Tommy Hill. What's good, man?
What's up? What up, Philly, Illadelph, Richard Island, Jersey, New York, stand up. What's going on? What's up, my dude?
Nothing, man. Look, let's get right into it, man, because I just had a caller. Facebook is blowing up. My phone is blowing up. And let's talk about that record that you laced me with. What's going on with that record, man?
I mean, basically, everybody calling me and saying it's beef and it's different. It's not beef, it's war. And there's going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser. I mean, and I feel from the beginning, I've been nothing but kind to them dudes. Young Chris from Young Guns, I was the first person that ever took him into the studio. He was a young little dude from around the way. One of my best friends, Day Day, seen talent in the kid, asked me to put the kid in the studio. I took him in the studio, taught him how to make a song. Not just rapping for an hour long, taught him how to break bars down. Picked him up in my Ram truck, sat him. You know what I'm saying? Took him to Platinum Bound Studio. I was the first person to take him into the studio. So for Chris to attack me, it just caught me off guard because I never expect that from Young Chris. That was always like my young dude. So
Okay.
I knew that it had to be coming from his boss, which is Beanie.
Okay.
So I was always taught that you take the head out and then the body going to die. So my focus is on Beanie Siegel right now, and I'm just making sure we clear the air on him and just making sure that he understands his role.
Real quick, because give like people like a little brief background of your of you being in the hip hop game back with Ram Squad.
Okay. Well, basically, I've been in the game since I was like 13 years old. We started Richard Allen Projects. Rest in peace to Frank to the Bank. Bank was the guy who owned Club Dances with Bobby Dan.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody that goes back to the big Dances days, you'll understand our history. I was the guy who put Eve in the studio first. You know, I put her in the studio, got her to the point that, Sadiq and them guys were able to pick up and take her career to the next level. Did a lot of work with Nelly, Raekwon, very, very tight with the Wu-Tang Clan. I mean, I was the guy that, when the artists came down, I was the guy to go pick the artists up, take them around town, show them a good time. That's how I got on my relationships with all the artists in the industry.
Okay.
Coming from Richard Allen Projects, it was very hard to be a rapper because we were known for being street thugs. Richard Allen Projects was like being from like Watts in L.A.
Okay.
So coming from that project and being a rapper was almost like an oxymoron.
Right.
But we were thorough enough to pull it off because we had did good music.
Gotcha.
My thing now is the younger generation just don't have respect for the guys that came before them, whether they're rappers, whether they're ball players, whether they're just old heads, whether it's just women or whoever. Mm-hmm. There's no respect with this middle generation, so sometimes you got to put them in line and kind of teach them and show them what they need not to be doing.
Okay. Now, moving forward to right now, the Philly rap scene, what is your What's your observation on that?
My observation on what?
On the Philly rap scene. How was it now? How is it good, fair, or poor to you?
I mean, I love the Philadelphia culture of the music. I just don't like the people that's controlling it.
Okay.
See, the culture of the music is the best in the country because we got some fly dudes.
Right.
We right there by New York. We right by Jersey. We the fly dudes from up top. Dudes down south, they do their thing, but we the dudes who they emulated from the beginning. So I'm proud of my town. I love what's going on. I love the movement. I'm not proud of the people that's in the positions to put the town on.
Right.
Dudes like Cosmic Cass. Dude is like need to be in prison for payola.
Oh, okay. You know what? We talked about that. Let's just leave him.
I mean, no. You asking me. Asking me a question, so I have to give you the whole scenario of why Philadelphia artists is not being successful because they can't get above these certain dudes who got the whole town in a box.
Okay.
It's like the Philadelphia. Only thing we're missing in Philadelphia, honestly, is the money to back the talent.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we have no millionaires. We have nobody who can physically sign a check and say, you know what, I'm going to put you on. I'm going to change your life, Meek Mills. I'm going to change your life, Spinning Sims.
Okay.
There's nobody in Philly that can actually do that. And the reason why they're not doing that because the powers to be, back to the Cosmic Cavs, I'm sorry if he might be a friend of yours.
No. He's not a friend, but
no.
I don't even want to mention him on my show. You know what I mean?
All right, okay. All right. I hear you. But in order to explain the culture, we got to get it out there and let people know it's not the talent. You guys are doing a great job, man. The radio, y'all doing a great job. The talent is doing a great job. Philly artists are hungry. Mm-hmm. They're doing a great job. You look at this kid, Meek Mills. He's doing a phenomenal job of doing all he can do. You look at Vodka. You know what I mean? You look at them guys. They doing phenomenal jobs. They're doing their best, but they can't get a break.
Right.
Because everybody is keep trying to pull each other down. You take a guy like Beanie Siegel. Beanie Siegel had a lot of influence when he was with Rockefeller. He didn't share that with none of the city. He didn't put nobody. He didn't cut no checks for real. So now that he's dead broke and now he's lonely, he's trying to come back and get the city to support him and say, "Oh, I rep Philly, dude. You didn't cut no checks. You know what I'm saying? You even gagged the dudes that was up under you, and that's not cool, yo. Because a lot of them state property dudes got talent.
Right.
They got a lot of talent, and they were supposed to pop off. And I was explaining this to the airwaves, and a lot of people take it wrong. And I want to apologize for the Charlie Baltimore and to the Miss Jades and to the Eves. There was no disrespect when I was saying that, you know, I dated you guys or went out with them guys. I was just explaining my life compared to the average guy that was in jail life. When we were talking in my cell, I was talking about, you know, fun that I used to have. I wasn't really talking about criminal activity because at that time I really wasn't doing criminal activity. I was living my life. So I want to send that big shout out to them and all the women who got on my case for making them statements. I truly apologize.
That's what's up. Now, with the record that I just played, what is the response in Philly right now? Or was this the first time this record has actually been played?
Yeah, you're the first person that actually broke that record on radio. But that record right now is being played in Japan. It's being played in Toronto. It's being played in them two markets that's not in the country. But you're the first one that played it on the airwaves of the country. The response I'm getting is like tremendous. People are like, it's like yes, it's like about time. The Philly artists are very happy, and the Philly culture is happy because they know we're about to bring some millions to the town.
Okay, yeah, that's. I'm sorry.
You know what my goal is with this record?
What's that?
To make Beanie Siegel get off his fat ass and come out here and get some of this money. He's one of the best rappers in the game, but he acts like a flea when he has a flea mentality. Get up off your couch, come get some of this money. You got a lot of people backing you and supporting you. Know how to do it, or I'm gonna take you to war every time.
Now,
every time, I promise you.
Like with this record, did you feel as though it's like, okay, it might be some backlash because of past relationships, because you have like one camp and you have another camp, and it's like, well, I'm not going to rock with you now because you did that. Like we talked about earlier, you basically have to choose sides, correct?
Right.
Yeah. So basically, what you're trying to do with this record is trying to bring out to light what's going on in the city of Philly, and basically just try to let everybody get this money.
No. That record was not to tell anybody to get money. That record was a response to Young Chris dissing me for no reason, which came out of the clear blue sky.
Well, at the end, you see what I'm saying? At the end, you were basically
I'm just trying to tell you the two separate things because you said two things at once, and both of them make sense.
Okay.
The record is to let these dudes know, dude, you're not going to talk fly to me. You're not fly to me. You don't got more money than me. You don't got more exposure in life than me. I helped you. If anything, you should be coming back to me trying to help me. Why diss me or why disrespect me to look cute in front of these guys? That's what the record for. The record is for to expose. Okay, everybody know what happened in my situation.
Right.
Everybody know Boy Baxter Ram Squad sent me to the feds. Everybody knows that. Everybody know once I got to the feds bailed my cell, and my cellie got caught talking some stuff on tape. Everybody know that.
Right.
Everybody know I went into the courtroom and said, I'm not going to jail for what he was talking about on tape because that's him. I did my crime, he did his crime. He do his time, I do mine. So everybody called me a snitch for doing that. I don't feel like I was wrong, and I feel like if I was put in that same situation, I'd do the same thing again. God willing, I don't have to be in that same situation. But Beanie Siegel is smarter than that. Mm-hmm. You don't throw rocks if you live in a glass house. You know if you cooperated with the government to matter of fact, let's not even talk about the government. Let's talk about when Beanie was 19 years old. And this is public record. I'm going to send you the text, the email, so people can go look at it. Beanie Siegel was shot, and he was on the stand testifying against the guy who shot at him. In my book, that's a rat. That's a snitch. You can't call somebody a snitch when you're on the stand testifying against the guy who shot you. If you're knowledgeable about the federal laws and the federal guidelines, there's no such thing as a year and a day for being a felon with a gun. It's at least 5 years or more.
Okay.
So Beanie getting a year and a day is disrespectful to my man who got 25 years right now for having a bullet. Okay? T.I. getting a year and a day, and when he got all kind of ammunition, you get that just for a silencer. So we're not here to throw salt on anybody's name.
Right.
We're saying be a man, dog. If you did something, stand up what you believe in and say this is why I did it. Okay? But don't throw rocks if you live in a glass house. And then let's go to Young Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Young Chris took the stand on Spado from Major Figures. Google this, go online and everything. He took the stand on Young Chris. Dutch has been saying this forever. Nobody would listen to Dutch. Now I'm saying it. You took the stand on Young. You took the stand on Spado. Spado is doing 15 to 25 or whatever time he's doing, but Young Spado's in jail. Mm-hmm. So if you're going to talk about rats, then you can't be one. And that's just the point of that record.
Okay.
Now we go to the next question as far as the city getting money. That's what I'm into.
Now, to back up real quick, hold on for a minute. Sabi Radio Sundays 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. WPRB. With your host, Phil. On the line, I have former Ram Squad member Tommy Hill. Are you the CEO of 34th floor?
No. Let me break down the situation. The 34th floor is a state of mind. The 34th floor is a website company that we have created because we want to give people opportunity to get their stuff out.
Right.
So we created the 34th floor, which ain't even up yet, and I got over 100,000 subscribers just on the information and stuff we've been giving out. But the name of my company is called Green Dollar.
Okay.
My name is Green. My partner name is Dollar. We have distribution through Famous, UMG, which is Universal, and we're looking to put music out. We're looking to put talent out. We're looking to put R&B, hip hop, reggaeton. We're looking to put hit records out, and that's what I came back to the city to talk about, Phil.
Okay.
Was me giving out some opportunity. But before I can open my mouth, they wanted to talk about the negative stuff, so that's how that jumped off to be a negative conversation.
Okay.